Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. We're getting a little bit of a late start today. We were watching the JV game, and the scoreboard said it was only the first half, and then time got away from us. So they just got done introducing both sides of the teams. So I will not be able to do that prior to the game today. I will probably do it during some downtimes if we get any. I also don't have the Wenatchee roster as of yet. I'm still waiting for that to be delivered to my email. So we will go with where we are. But now we're going to do the national anthem, and we will get started. And we are getting ready to go here in Skyline Stadium. Our first home game of the season, home opener, against the Wenatchee Panthers of, obviously, Wenatchee. I'm sure it was a long drive for them. We made the same drive out to Wenatchee for the first game of the football season way back in September. Teams huddle up to get some final instructions into go team and that kind of groovy stuff on both sides, while the field judges and referees go with the team captains and explain the rules. Skyline in its home greens with white numbers. Wenatchee with its away whites with red numbers. And you might have heard that. That is the, oh, this is a fancy program in PDF format. Hopefully I'll be able to copy paste into my handy dandy Excel sheet. Oh, it's not looking promising. Oh, there we go. Stop. Scrolling. Sometimes it just doesn't want to stop. All right, Wenatchee gets the honors of having the first possession. And we're off. And Wenatchee promptly kicks it out. So Skyline will take over on a throw-in on their side of the field. That didn't work out very well. Right, and Wenatchee gets the ball out on a kick out by Skyline. Skyline making a quick dash toward the Wenatchee side and centers the kick. Intercepted by someone down low in the box by Wenatchee, and that is taken out. But good shot chance by Skyline early in the game. Kept in by Eddie Nee. Skyline controlling Nee, still trying to get the ball out. Shepard gets the ball out, actually back to midfield over to Hudson Moore, who's back in the game after serving a one-game suspension for a red card in the first game of the season. Wenatchee takes over and gets the ball downfield, has someone leading, and that ball is centered, but no one's there. And number 9 comes over to catch up to it, and kicked out by Skyline will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. Thrown in right in the just about to the middle of the field. Skyline able to head the ball out. Shepard on the far side kicks the ball out, or gets the ball taken away from him and kicked out by Wenatchee. So Skyline will take over with the throw-in. Thank you again for Skyler for setting things up today, as he usually does in his fantastic fashion. No guarantees on my commentary, but hopefully it's all good. Skyline, ball is kicked all the way back to the goalie, Malloy, to reset the defense or the offense for Skyline. Skyline getting a jump on the ball downfield. Nice shot attempt, centering attempt, but nobody's there to pick it up. I think Shepard wasn't downfield enough, but that's the way you'd play it every time, is to get that ball centered in front of the goal to kick it in. Shepard was there just a little bit too late. And ball is out, kicked out by Wenatchee on the defensive play. Skyline will have a corner kick and another attempt. I think that's McKenna over there, but it's pretty far up from the press box from here. McKenna in the corner, gets it out and in, and the ball is batted over. That close, and the ball gets kicked over the goal 5 feet in front. So Skyline with a golden opportunity misses, but Chin is able to keep the ball in the Wenatchee zone, but Wenatchee takes over on defense in their own area. Wenatchee setting up some offense. Gets it over to Shepard. Shepard kicks it downfield. He has an open man, Kadura, who centers the ball, but that is intercepted by Moore on the defense and kicked out for Skyline over to Shaw Roberts. Roberts upfield to Williams. Williams is able to get it up, and shot on goal by Austin Shepard is caught by the goalie. Great defense by the Wenatchee goalie. And two really nice chances for Skyline. Header by Nee to try to keep that ball in. Also by Kropp. And Wenatchee picks up on it and is able to get it back into the Skyline zone. Bashir Kadura again in the corner. Jackie on the wing.
How is that a foul?
I am not sure. That's a great question.
Oh, I missed it.
Skyline takes over in their own side. Roberts gets the ball out front to McKenna, and that ball is picked up by Wenatchee. Williams is able to keep it in, but Damian Snyder is able to get the ball for Wenatchee. Sorry about the roster issue. I was calling out Skyline players on both sides, so I now have the correct roster is in front of me. So we are good to go on roster sides. Good grief. Sorry about that. I was calling Skyline players on Wenatchee. That's not good. So Skyline takes over McKenna in midfield, or Shepard in midfield, gets a chance but loses the ball, and the ball gets kicked back to the goalie. Nice interception by McKenna in front, and Skyline's able to keep it in. Roberts, back out to Roberts. He gets it up and give and go over to Williams and back to Roberts. Roberts in the corner, and the ball is kicked out. Whose ball is it? Skyline's ball for a corner kick, and another good chance for them here. They've had two good opportunities to score so far, and really showing good offense early in the game. McKenna kicks the ball out and overshoots the goal, and that will be a turnover to Wenatchee. A little bit too much juice on that one, but a nice curveball. However, no chance for anyone at Skyline to get it as it was curving out and away toward the outline. What is that called?
Sideline?
Sideline, inline. Wenatchee's goalie, Russell, boots it out to about almost midfield. The ball is kept back in by Skyline and gets all the way back to the goalie, Russell. Russell kicks it again, and it goes right to Shepard, who keeps it in. McKenna kicks it really hard, trying to get it over to Shepard, and that will be out on Skyline. Throw in on the near side, deep in Wenatchee territory. Goes into Sanchez, and big push by Sanchez. Oh, that was Mejia, and that will be a kick for Skyline on the push. And team captain Trong, who always seems to be around the ball somewhere, will get to kick the ball in toward the goal. And Tron kicks it right at the goal. Williams is there out front, and so is Shepard, but they can't turn around quick enough, and Shepard misses right. Another good chance for Skyline. Keeping the pressure on Wenatchee. Trong gets the ball back up, but Wenatchee's able to get it, and this ball is right ahead in Vega's area, but Wenatchee couldn't catch up to it quickly enough. Ball is kicked out by Wenatchee Garcia, and Skyline will get a free kick deep in their own territory. Kropp sends the ball up to Nee, who gets it back to Kropp. Kropp up to Williams. Williams back over to Nee. Nee gets it up. No one around on the wing, and their goalie will pick that ball up once he gets it into the box. McKenna running up quickly on Sanchez, who gets it out to nearly midfield. Wenatchee controlling the ball. Good defense by Shepard to get a foot on it. Shepard still there. So is Trong. Skyline trying to keep the ball up and Wenatchee from getting it too deep in the territory. Chen up to McKenna. McKenna. Ball is kicked out by Wenatchee, and Skyline will throw in from right at midfield. Crop gets it in. Knee with the header. Low header by Wenatchee Garcia. And they are sprinting up the field. Great advance for for Wenatchee. Centering kick from the right side and doesn't get in. Kicked out, and then as Wenatchee tries to keep it in, not sure if that was a shot on goal attempt or if it was just trying to get the ball, keep the ball in the zone. But that ball goes out on the end line, and Skyline will kick it in. Trong gets it out. Strong defense on the back end, on the front end by Wenatchee. Over to Crop to McKenna. Left wing over to Moore. Moore gets it upfield to Shepard, and Shepard kicks it out. Wenatchee ball on their side. Wenatchee throwing it towards Skyline, their Skyline goal, and looks like Crop was called for pushing over there on the far end. So Wenatchee will get a chance to kick the ball deep into the Skyline zone from right at midfield, it looks like. The kick in goes to Williams for Wenatchee, and that is kicked out by Wenatchee. Skyline will take over, and Trong will wait for the Skyline players to get back upfield. Trong gets it over to Moore on the left wing. Crop. Skyline having trouble getting it out. Wenatchee's able to keep it in. Mejia picks it up for Wenatchee. Ball is back in Mejia's place, and he shoots way out, and that ball goes over the goal by a good 3 feet. So Mejia with a shot on goal that misses. Skyline will take over, and of course, Trong will kick it out of the box. .25 minutes left in the first half. Williams with the header to get the ball downfield. Roberts gets a foot on it, and it's out on Roberts. Thank goodness he didn't crash into the visiting bench over there. Ball is thrown in. Header by Garcia downfield. And that looks like it might have been offsides, but not called as Mejia kicks it out, and Skyline will take over. So now the tables have turned, and Wenatchee's able to keep pressure on Skyline in their end of the field. Trong will take a roller, kick it up to midfield at Williams. That seems to be his favorite target. Williams over on the wing to Knee. Knee to McKenna. Back to Williams. Williams up to Knee. McKenna. McKenna collapses some Wenatchee players onto him. He gets it upfield to James Cairns and can't hold on to it. Wenatchee able to get upfield quickly and to avoid an offside. Garcia slows up, and that enables Skyline to catch up on defense and get the ball out, at least to midfield. But Wenatchee's able to keep it in. Sanchez with the ball on the far side kicks it out, and Skyline will take over on a throw-in on the far side of the field. Hudson Moore will throw in for Skyline. Needs some. Well, he's looking for Kropp, it looks like, but he's going to go to Williams. And he overthrows Williams, but Kropp is there to help out. Williams, McKenna, Chen, over to Grenham. Wenatchee gets the ball back, but it's poked, booted away, checked away, and Wenatchee has the ball. Mendoza getting the ball out as Wenatchee setting up some offense. Mendoza again gets the ball upfield to Vega. Vega shot at the goal area, and Malloy is there to pick it up on the easy roller. So Malloy will give Skyline players a chance to get upfield. Williams over to Chen. Chen up to Kropp. Kropp to Roberts, and that ball is out on Roberts. Wenatchee ball. Quick throw in by Wenatchee. Oh! And blindsided by Roberts. I think Roberts.
Yeah, he just ran into him right there.
I think.
According to the replay.
I think Vega stopped, and Roberts didn't. I didn't see any yellow card come out. So good on the refs. I think that was purely accidental as Roberts was going full speed. Roberts comes out, and I'm not sure who came in for him. Vega will take a kick in the area of the front of the goal. Bounced in by Wenatchee, and Malloy is there to catch the ball. Moore out front. Wenatchee able to keep the ball and get it in deep. Is that Vega again? Nope. Limon in the corner and quickly kicked out by Knee. And that will be a throw-in for Wenatchee deep in Skyline territory. Anthony Garcia throwing it in for Wenatchee. We'll throw it right in front of the goal. Lots of green shirts there, and they were able to get it out. Shepard tried to get the ball out too. The ball's batted around again. Kropp is there, and he's able to lead. He's got James Cairns on his left. McKenna comes up to help out. Over to Kropp again. Kropp chases the ball down, retreating. Chen over to Hudson Moore, who's come up from the defensive side. Moore gets it up to Williams in front of the goal. Scramble. Cairns trying to keep the control of the ball. Williams gets it out to McKenna, and Mejia is able to kick the ball out. I was going to say poke, but I can't say poke anymore. So Skyline will get a throw-in deep in Wenatchee territory. Looks like Kropp will be throwing that ball in on this side. And Skyline with a chance here. 0-0, 1945 in the first. Kropp throws it in. Headed. And goal! Skyline Williams with a big goal. With a nice assist. I think James Cairns might get an assist on that one for the header. The ball did bounce around a little bit. There may be another assist down low too. But nice way to get us the game started on a goal by Williams. Always around the ball. And a strong showing on the throw-in. Wenatchee will get the ball, pause, kicks it in deep. Nobody there to pick up on it, but Wenatchee's able to keep it in. Pause upfield again quickly, but Wenatchee will kick the ball out, and Limon is unable to catch up with it. So Skyline will get to throw the ball in. I think that's Hudson Moore way out there in the boonies.
Yep, that's him.
Moore throws it in. Over to Cairns. Cairns upfield has, big collision by Shepard.
No whistle on that one.
Yep, that was clean. Both players just charging full on, trying to get to the ball. Skyline kicks the ball out. Wenatchee will get the ball at midfield and throw in. Throw it in ahead, and Trong gets the ball back into Wenatchee territory. Mejia keeps it in. Ball's kicked out by Skyline. Mejia throws it back in quickly. Nice lead pass to Garcia. Can't make the conversion, and Skyline will take over on a really dangerous play as Mejia was downfield, or Garcia was downfield, and had a good chance at the goal from there. He just missed it, or it might have been blocked. I didn't see if someone might have blocked that. Maybe Hudson Moore. So Trong, most likely looking for Williams. Williams' head. Nope. So Trong will get it kicked out by Malloy. Instead, some heads are flying around. Ball is kept in by McKenna. Over to Malloy, or to Moore on the left wing. McKenna picks up the ball and gets it upfield, and a little bit too hard of a kick goes right into the goalie's hands for Wenatchee. Number 1, Tanner Russell. Russell, big kick. All the way deep into Skyline zone, and Kropp unable to keep it in, and Wenatchee will get the ball on the throw-in. Substitution for Wenatchee. Kobek comes in and will throw in deep in Skyline territory. Garcia on the left wing, ball goes out on him as he tries to make a play and can't catch up to it. Skyline will bring the ball in from the goal area, I believe. It was out on the backside line. With the back, not the backside line, the back line, back end line. The backside line. Okay. Trong aiming for Williams. Williams can't get a head on it this time, but Shepard gets it up to Cairns. Cairns is in the same spot as Williams. Cairns, Williams, knee gets it centered, and we have an injury stoppage. Looks like a Wenatchee player is down.
A replay of what happened here.
Sanchez is down.
Looks just like two people got tripped to me. Not quite sure what happened there. Let's look at it again.
So Wenatchee will take over. McKenna is wondering what's going on. Looks like it will be a re-roll. McKenna gets a good control of it quickly, though. And that is out on Wenatchee. Kobik pops it out. And Krop will be throwing it in for Skyline. We haven't seen Avmarov in the game yet today. He's normally the one we've seen the first 2 games of the year, the big thrower inner. Krop gets it into knee, but taken away, and Krop, in a defensive move, gets the ball off of him and out as number 8, Vega, tries to get the ball upfield. So Wenatchee will get the ball thrown in deep in their territory. Kobik with the throw in upfield to Vega. Vega tries leading. Garcia can't get it. Nice defense on Skyline. Cairns can't control the ball, and it's off him and out of bounds. Back into Wenatchee's possession. Kobik. Oh, Vega is able to get the ball, kicks it upfield and tries to lead Garcia. Lots of green jerseys around there, and Skyline was able to get the ball quickly in control, but they are still deep in their own territory. Hudson Moore kicks it upfield, gets a header to, well, not gets a header to, but header off of McKenna, and that ball goes all the way to the goalie, who just pushes it out to Munoz. Munoz up to Paz. Wenatchee still has control at midfield. Chin maybe got a foot on it, and throw in by Wenatchee at midfield. Wenatchee trying to make something happen. Williams from Wenatchee's side. Williams trips, and the ball goes to Chin. Chin upfield to McKenna. McKenna has Cairns, but loses it, and Wenatchee gets the ball back. Limon kicks the ball up again to Garcia. Garcia gets another pass, and he will shoot on goal. Great block by Malloy. Wenatchee still with the ball in the zone. Malloy with another block. And great goalkeeping by number 1, Thomas Malloy for Skyline. Stops 2 goals right in the basket. Great goalkeeping by Thomas Malloy.
What? The announcer just said a different name to you.
Yep, he sure did. So I will have to recheck. I got Thomas Malloy as the goaltender for Skyline. Wenatchee with another scoring attempt and goes over the goal. So Trong will kick the ball out. Chin gets a touch of it. Knee upfield to McKenna. McKenna tries to draw some folks to him. Gets the ball out, but can't get it far enough. And Wenatchee's able to take over. But Chin's out there. He might get a lead to Granum. Granum tries to center the ball. It gets blocked by number 20, Snyder, who is able to get the ball out. And Skyline will get a throw in deep in Wenatchee territory. And for Skyline, it looks like knee will come out, and Samuel Avramov comes in. Avramov. Oh, so that will be a corner kick. That ball, McKenna gets a little bit less foot on it, and it's headed quickly by Vega since the kick was low. Skyline keeps it in. Big push by on Shepard, and that looks like it didn't get called, but
he called the push right after.
And that's soccer. Garcia. Cairns intercepts upfield to McKenna. McKenna almost gets tripped, but he's still up. Tries to keep the ball in midfield, and he's stripped again. And that will be a penalty kick on Wenatchee's number 6, Roberto Munoz. Penalty kick deep in Wenatchee zone, right to the right wing of Wenatchee's goal. Kind of a tricky kick.
It's like a goal kick, or a corner kick, but closer.
So chance again here for Skyline on a penalty kick.
The second goal of the game.
Free kick. Is this a free kick or penalty kick? I need some help from Nate.
You can shoot me a text.
I think Nate's in Spokane with his other son's basketball. I think they're in a state tournament or something. Attempted a goal kick. That was a pass to McKenna. And on defense, Wenatchee's able to get it out of the end line, and Skyline will get a corner kick this time, which is a little bit easier to handle with than I think a penalty kick that's so close in, where you have to kind of get the ball over or in front, which Skyline actually tried to mitigate with a pass to Chin back and forth.
Well, 7 minutes left. Still got plenty of time.
McKenna with the corner kick. Skyline actually outside of the box, and now some folks run in. Moore runs in, and Skyline gets the ball. It's headed up off the crossbar, and miss by Skyline. The ball still kept in, and Kropp is over there. Oh, that's Grenham, and turnover. Skyline. Great scoring attempt. The header bounced off the ground and hit up and hit the crossbar and bounced out. Nice idea by Skyline. I don't know who actually headed that. Might have been Cairns. Skyline able to keep it in, but unable to keep control as Limon gets it, kicks it upfield, back to Limon, over on the wing to Mejia. Mejia may have the legs, but Kropp is going to let it go over to the goalie as it went out. And Skyline will take the ball and the box kick. Trong. And there's Williams with the header, but goes the wrong way this time. Vega. Garcia. He gets a nice blocking kick, but they're going to call a penalty on Shepard.
Oh, he did really miss the ball there. He just went right into his foot.
So Shepard called for that one, and that will be a chance for Vega. He's pretty far out, and that should give Malloy a good look at the ball before it gets there. They've got Kobek on the left, Garcia in front of Vega. Malloy getting ready. Kick on goal, and it's off the crossbar and headed over by Wenatchee. Golden opportunity. Great job by Malloy, and off the crossbar. Wenatchee with two great attempts and just couldn't convert. Skyline still holds on to their 1-goal lead. 4 minutes left in half. Skyline throwing the ball down into the Wenatchee zone. McKenna on the far side, working the ball, can't get the ball in the center, and Wenatchee's able to get the ball out. Leading pass, doesn't get to Vega. Krop intercepts it. Avmarov, Krop, upfield to number 20, Shepard. Avmarov gets it in to Cairns. Cairns shot a goal. Goes a little bit high and right. Lots of mustard, but a little bit up and to the right of the goal. Great job by Skyline and Avmarov to get a nice chance in low for Skyline and Cairns. And Skylar is going to turn the volume down on my mic because to keep the distortion to a minimum, I guess. Wenatchee at midfield. Nice lead kick to Garcia. He's in front of the goal. And great block again by Malloy with the right foot. Sends that ball out to the left of the goal. Will be corner kicked by Wenatchee, but huge defense by Malloy. Wenatchee setting up for the corner kick. Ball is in front. Williams heads it out. Nice head again also by Moore. And Skyline able to get the ball out, leading McKenna midfield. Cairns has a chance and headed by Munoz. And they are able to clear it out without too much danger. Great passing by Skyline to get it so deep. Trong will kick the ball out to slow up Wenatchee's offense. And Wenatchee will throw the ball in on the far side in Skyline territory. We're within the 2-minute mark. The time is kept on the field as to when the half will end. Skyline still holding on to a 1-goal lead. Throw in by Garcia. And McKenna's there. Or is that Krop? I think that's Krop. Pushed Garcia down, it looks like. And so that will be a kick for Wenatchee in Skyline's zone. Garcia with the kick. Nobody's down in front of the goal. Everyone's backed off. Garcia shoots on goal, headed out by Trong, and Wenatchee falls down. McKenna's out. They've got numbers, but Wenatchee keeps it into the Skyline zone, running down, and that will be the end of the first half.
Offsides.
Oh, is that offsides? Sorry. Sounded like a whistle. It sounded like a halftime whistle, not an offsides whistle.
Okay, my timer's reached 0. 92nd now.
Trong looking deep in the Wenatchee territory. Williams gets his head on it, and he's pushed down. That might be a kick for Williams.
kick right there.
Avmarov's on the right wing. Chin to the left. And a bunch of Skyline players bunched up over to the left side as well. The goalie, Wenatchee goalie, is over on his side of the goal. Now he's moved out back to the middle. Kick in front and misses. Williams down there and Austin Shepard unable to catch up to it. And that is the half whistle. Now I know the difference between a half whistle and a penalty whistle.
I think a half whistle is like 3 blows or something.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Skyline with a lead, 1-0 over the Wenatchee Panthers. Great game on the defensive side by both teams. Skyline having some golden opportunities and missing, and some great opportunities by Wenatchee too. So both teams seem to be fairly evenly matched today. Skyline looked like they were well in control at the beginning. And then Wenatchee came back with some ferocity and showed and kept the ball in the Skyline zone for a while. So we will take a little bit of a break, about a 10-minute break. We'll be back with the second half shortly. Thanks, everybody, for joining today.
Alrighty, we got 1 minute left on the, well, less than a minute left on the halftime clock. You see Wenatchee walking out from the locker rooms, but Skyline's jogging out too. Ready to keep the game going. Huddling up. So we got an update on the goalie's name. It's Adam Shaperwala. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but apparently he started on JVC and has now made his way onto varsity. We're not sure if he'll be here permanently or not, but we'll hope he does, because his portfolio so far in this game, he's made a bunch of great saves. So excited to see where this brings him. Here comes our main commentator, Kyle Lenz. He's his way back.
Skylar's back.
Oh, you're back.
Instead of me. As I run up the stairs, we are back starting with the second half.
If you want
Trying to get the name of the goalie.
Yeah, it's in your text messages.
As we were, well, you know, of course, Malloy is a great goalie. He's had really two good games with Skyline. But tonight, it is Adam in place of Thomas Malloy. And he's actually started on the C team. So, both teams switch ends. Skyline's goal will be on the south side. Wenatchee's on the north. Beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest.
Started to get chilly out, but we started the evening at a nice warm 60 degrees. Warmest it's been in months, I'd say. Nice sunny day. Wenatchee's going for the throw in here.
Kick over the goal and out. Turnover, Wenatchee with another chance. Adam Shaperwala. I think he's a freshman.
He started on the JVC team this year. Seems to be pretty good so far.
Can we hit the lights? Oh, I can hit the lights.
They're on your side of the room, not mine.
Skyline gets the ball to midfield. Headed back in by Wenatchee, and actually not that well because it was headed out, and Skyline will bring the ball in. Hudson Moore throws it into the Skyline into the Wenatchee side. McKenna kicks it out, and he thinks he got hit. Cairns out in front to McKenna, but the goalie comes out and grabs the ball.
Right at the edge of the box.
Nice leading kick by Cairns, but McKenna not able to catch up to it before the goalie can get it. Wenatchee's goalie hammers the ball. I would not hammer, but really kicked the ball far. Tanner Russell.
Not sure what happened there. Didn't
I
get a
think
replay of it.
Austin Shepard got pushed down. So Trong will kick the ball into the Wenatchee toward the Wenatchee goal. The referee is explaining something to the person who I believe got called on. It looks like Vega. So Skyline lining up. See if Tron can lay it up and get someone underneath. Tron lays it up nicely, but the goalie gets it knocked out of the goalie's hands by Shepard. But he retains possession and gets the ball rolling back out. Landros is in the game for Wenatchee. Kicks the ball out, trying to keep it away from Cairns. Skyline will get to throw the ball back in deep. Crop gets the ball in. Munoz kicks it out, and Skyline will get a throw in deep in Wenatchee territory. Avmarov is not going to take this throw in this time. It will be Crop. Skyline getting position in the goal. Crop runs in, throws the ball in the center, and right in the center, Trong just flat out missed it, and the ball goes out all the way from the throw-in to the side, and Wenatchee will take over. I'm sure that Trong would love to have that one back.
Just got a replay of it.
Ball doesn't get out past midfield. Skyline able to keep it in. Granham gets past two, and he tries a shot on goal. Skyline's still able to keep it in. McKenna blocks it, shoots it on goal. Nice block by the goalie, but bounces out to Shepard. And great offense by Skyline. Defensively, Wenatchee able to keep the ball out of the goal. Skyline will get a chance at a corner kick, but three great shots on goal and three great blocks by Wenatchee, not only by the goalie, but by a couple of Wenatchee players just standing there and taking some punishment as the ball just blasts into them. McKenna with the corner kick. Thank you, Skylar. I'm still catching my breath after running up the stairs. Skyline pushing around. Nice lead in and movement by Skyline. McKenna is able to keep the ball in Skyline's possession. Avmarov can't keep hold of it. Garcia trying to keep the ball into Skyline's zone, but he can't. Skyline able to punch it out.
Uh-oh. That was a pretty bad foul there. Not
Yeah.
sure how it didn't get called.
It really wasn't a foul because McKenna was going after the ball.
Another one.
A lot of physicality going on down there. Both teams playing super hard. Ref keeping the whistle in his pocket at the moment. So it'd be a throw-in by Wenatchee.
We got a fun.
Looks like there's a substitution going on for Wenatchee.
So fun fact about Kyle out there, not you, but the player.
Kyle Crop, yep.
Yeah, Kyle Crop. He had 5 assists from throw-ins last year, and he got MVP of the semifinal game.
Oh, that's huge.
Brought to us by our bestie, Nate Moore.
Thanks, Nate. Lead pass to McKenna. He keeps it onside. Gets the ball over to Shepard. Shepard will shoot it.
Oh.
Nice block.
Oh.
Cairns, and the goalie knocks it in. Trying to defense. Cairns with a goal. Great offense by Skyline. And own goal by the goalie, who was just trying to get back to defend. Cairns right in front. And there was quite a bit of assisting down there. I'm not sure who we give an assist to. I think Shepard. Yep, Shepard was down there in the mix. So Skyline
leading the game with
at
2-0.
At the 32-minute mark in the second, getting another goal. Wenatchee back in possession. Kobek kicks it out, and Skyline will get another throw in the Wenatchee territory. Crop. Some impressive statistics, as we just heard. Thank you, Nate, for that. Skyline gets the ball out in front. Chin gets the ball over to Nate Moore. Nate kicks it up. McKenna tries to get it, and whose ball? Looks like it's Wenatchee's ball. Looks like McKenna had a chance to get to it. But throw-in will be by Snyder for Wenatchee. Looks like there's some more substitutions for Wenatchee as Landeros comes out and Anthony Garcia comes back in. Skyline keeps it in, up to Cairns. Granham is in the area, but not fast enough for the ball. Garcia able to get over there and get to it.
Knocked over all the water on there or something.
And trying to get to the ball is Garcia, but that will be Skyline ball as Vega gets a huge boot on it and it sails out.
Nate Moore going for the throw-in.
Or Hudson Moore.
Or yeah, you said Nate earlier, and that got me hooked on it.
Tries to get it into McKenna. Granham and Williams down there. They're able to get the ball upfield to Sanchez. Oh. Granham gets control back. Hudson Moore will kick it across the field to Crop. He's got a man on him really quickly. And Crop able to get it upfield to Shepard, but the ball rolls into the goalie, who kicks it out, booms it so deep. Hudson Moore able to get it back up toward the Wenatchee goal. Granham spins and turns upfield, draws some defense to him, and ball is out on Wenatchee. Throw in at midfield for Skyline. Skyline really having the momentum now with the offense and keeping the ball well out of the goal area, their own goal area. Moore throws it in. Cairns gets the ball, loops it up and over the goalie, and gets another goal. Cairns, what a night! Just lobbed it right over the goalie. No chance for him to get it as he was so far out. And that will be a big goal for James Cairns. And Granham comes out. I think he might get an assist on that one. Avmarov comes out as well. We get Shaw Roberts back in, and I think, who else came back in? I can't see at the moment who came back in, but the ball is kicked back deep toward the Wenatchee goal. The goalie kicks it out to midfield. Garcia heads it over into the Skyline zone. Mejia back over, and they get it back down deep. Garcia kicks it back down deep. Now, Limon driving, can't get it up fast enough. And did Skyline get a hand on it? No, that'll be Skyline throw in. and Crop gets the ball in. Skyline well in control of this game now. Cairns up to Shepard. Cairns looking for a hat trick. Cairns trips and falls, and looks like he got called for the penalty. And Wenatchee upfield quickly while Cairns is complaining.
Let's see over here. He just gets pushed over.
Nice replay by Skylar.
Ball is still over here.
Crop will be throwing the ball in for Skyline. Throat clear. Crop. And headed out by Kobek.
Overall positive gain for Skyline in that short 2 seconds.
Crop again will get a throw in the Wenatchee zone. Skyline's offense setting up. Crop gets it in deep, centers it. Goalie mishandles it. And Shepard unable to turn around. That's not Shepard, that's Roberts, and get a foot on it or a bar of body on it.
Goalie elbowed Crop in the head there. I'm not sure if that was Crop or.
And Adam Shapuwala come out of the box to get that ball, or out of the, well, he doesn't come out of the goal box, but he does come out to get the ball. Shapuwala kicks the ball upfield, gets it to midfield. Cairns, but Kobek gets it, and he will kick it over to the goalie. McKenna up there. Shepard trying to get some interceptions up there for Skyline. And they do. Shepard again.
Whistle was blown.
And Skyline will get another shot at the goal on the foul by Wenatchee. McKenna. Kicks it up and over the line. Header. And the goalie reaches up and grabs it. Tanner Russell stopping the threat. And he boots it deep, as he always does. But Grenham's there. Chin. McKenna. More upfield and loses it. Vega. Mendoza. A lot of scrambling for the ball. Punched out by Williams. Throw in for Wenatchee. Snyder.
Daniel Multihaven for the game.
Ball is being headed about. Looks like they're the whistle to get Williams up off the turf. And there looks like there's going to be some sort of.
Looks like he was pushed over there. I'm not sure.
And Wenatchee with a try, unable to convert.
Another push right there.
And McKenna goes down hard.
Here, McKenna got the ball.
Munoz.
Push number 2, and he goes over.
Chin. Up the sideline. Taken over by Wenatchee. Upfield by Garcia, and that will go all the way to Perwala. Trong. Over to Crop. Shepard. Knee is back in the game. Roberts. Trong will kick it back safely to Shaperwala, who boots the ball up to midfield. Roberts blocks the ball into Wenatchee territory deep, but Kobek is there, and he will kick it back up. Chin for Skyline with the ball. He's going to move north, gets the ball to McKenna. McKenna back to Chin. Chin over to Moore. Williams. And that ball was given up, but Roberts is there, and push. Looked like Roberts might have been pushing, and Mendoza will take possession. They get the ball back to the goalie, who kicks it out to Kobek on the left. Nice kick in by Shepard. He's still on the turf. Centers it right in front of Williams, but the goalie comes out and grabs it before Williams can get a shot at the goal. Skyline commanding lead with 21 minutes left in the game. McKenna still down and trying to catch his breath or whatever he might be ailing. That's not McKenna, that is Shepard? Shepard. So number 16 is in for Skyline as Skylar called out, Daniel Maltayev. I think these are his first minutes in the game at number 16. I believe he was number 12 before? I think so.
Not sure.
Big booming kick by the Wenatchee goalie, Russell. Kropp gets the ball back in to the Wenatchee zone. Russell rolls the ball out to the defenders. Wenatchee trying to get something to happen, but they just kick the ball out. Skyline will get a throw in deep. Knee is going to leave it for Kropp. Skyline gets in position. They rotate around. Maltayev got a chance at it, but missed. And the ball goes all the way out through the baseline. Wenatchee gets the ball up quickly, and they leave the ball out, but Chin is able to sprint upfield and get to it. But Limon intercepts the pass. Back over to Vega. Vega gets the ball in deep on the right wing. Mendoza. And they will get a throw in deep in the territory as Hudson Moore kicks the ball out. So throw in will be by Garcia and Wenatchee, and they will get set up in front of the goal for the throw in. Mendoza gets it in deep. Williams there. He kicks the ball out. Gets a piece of a Wenatchee player. Wenatchee another chance as the ball gets in. Mejia doesn't get a good angle. He tries to get it back out front too. Skyline in defense. Tron kicks it out, and Wenatchee will get another throw in on the far end of the field. Looks like we've got some sort of official timeout. As a new goalie comes in for Wenatchee. I think they want him to have a green jersey on or some sort of different. Well, I'm not sure actually. That might not be a true goalie. He might actually be a defender to try to get some extra spark and offense for Wenatchee this late in the game. Throw in by Wenatchee out front. Williams gets a header and kick in over the goal. Nice try at an offensive goal by Mendoza, but he kicks it over. It's Khalili. Khalili comes in the game for the first time. He played extensively in the first two games. And it's nice to see him get some minutes today as Shepard comes out. 17-12 left in regulation in the press box, not on the field. Williams gets a foot on it, but Wenatchee able to keep it in. Mejia, Khalili gets the ball to Trong, who gets it out. Roberts gets a piece of it, but can't keep it in. Skyline still has control, though. Chen can't keep it in, and Wenatchee will take possession. A lot of fancy footwork by Chen, just can't keep the ball in. Throwing the ball in will be Snyder. Actually, he will come out. And is that Limon coming back in? Nope, that is Sanchez Fuentes. And whistle. Throw in by Sanchez. Gets over their defenseman. Quickly thrown in by Moore. Munoz has a man on him, not Shepard, Roberts, but gets down to the goalie who kicks it out. Kropp will get it all the way back to Skyline goalie, but he can't keep it out. And now it'll be almost a free kick. Nice block by Adam on a big mistake. Keeps the score at 0. But bad passing in the front of the net almost led to a goal by Wenatchee. Whew. Skyline taking another breather there for a little bit and getting regrouped. Trong. Kropp. Roberts down there. Khalili. Wenatchee able to take over. Hudson Moore is able to get the ball away on a slow pass. Up the field by McKenna. McKenna gets dropped. Terrible foul on Wenatchee by that one. That just was brutal and really unneeded.
I missed it.
Really unnecessary. And the ball was not even close to those guys. Fuentes. But no card, and Skyline will get a shot deep in Wenatchee territory. Looks like McKenna will get a free kick.
This will be McKenna versus the goalie here.
McKenna loops it in low to Chen. Unable to get it, but it was popped out by Wenatchee. Skyline will have a throw in deep in Wenatchee territory. Skyline content with letting the clock run as Kropp slowly jogs to get the ball. Slowly. Don't know if the officials stop the clock or if they just keep it running. They probably keep it running at this point. Kropp throws the ball in, centered.
Get it.
Roberts able to get some jerseys on it, but the goalie brings it down. I don't have the name of the replacement goalie, but Trong unable to get any green on it before their goalie takes it. So a little bit of a scrum over at the far end of the field, and Wenatchee comes up with the ball and a throw-in into Vega. And that ball goes out on Wenatchee. Time running out on the Panthers. Kropp again, strolling over there. And we will have a substitution. Syed, who's played a lot of minutes in the first two games, will come in for Chen, who's played a great game today. Syed getting some more minutes. Block by Crop goes out, and Wenatchee has a throw in at midfield. Number 5 is also in, Sanchez for Wenatchee. There's a handball by Syed. It sure looked like a handball to me. Sanchez, Fuentes, Limon, over to Fuentes again. Wenatchee setting something up with their offense. Sanchez, number 5, over on the near side, begging for the ball. Crop tries to get the ball out, and it looked like Trong might have fouled somebody over on the far side. So Wenatchee will get a kick and a chance right in front of the goal to get something going right in front of the Skyline goal. Vega setting up over there, as is Shapurwala, the Skyline goalie. Kick right on the goal, and Shapurwala's right there. Didn't fool him at all. The ball was just nailed, and Shapurwala able to pick that quickly and take care of business. Hudson Moore gets it out, but not far enough before Wenatchee can keep it in, and they score a late goal.
Ref's blowing his whistle like crazy.
Late goal by Wenatchee with 10:28 left. Nice play. Skyline unable to get the ball out. Instead, keeping the ball in the zone and giving Wenatchee a chance. They've done that a couple of times, Skyline has, and it hasn't bit them yet until now, when they just can't get the ball out and trying to set up some offense, and it bites them. Skyline giving up a goal late in the game. So Wenatchee takes over deep in their territory on the far side, getting the ball out. Number 16, Pettis, is in the game for Wenatchee. Khalili gets the ball in for Skyline, but kicked out but kept in by Williams. Headed out again by Mendoza. Wenatchee really trying to get things going. Lots of bodies flying. Williams gets a handle on that ball. Skyline able to kick the ball out of the end line, and Wenatchee will take the ball. Looks like Shepard's coming in for Khalili. That's not Khalili, that is Maltiev comes out. Wenatchee will get the throw in on their side. Throw in, bounces off Khalili's head. Ball is back deep in the Wenatchee zone, and the goalie kicks the ball upfield as Wenatchee tries to get some offense going. Kicked out by Shepard, and there'll be a throw in by Wenatchee.
8 minutes left in the game. Sure is crucial for Wenatchee. They want to win the game.
Williams gets a head on it. Khalili gets pushed, and that will be a kick for Skyline.
Right in front of the ref, too.
McKenna looking at some instructions from
Coach Brayman.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Coach Brayman's calling the offense in more toward the center of the field. Pooches it up. McKenna right into the goalie's arms. McKenna gets it out quickly to Landeros. Nice lead pass, but Trung is there and kicks it out to keep a shot on goal charge by Wenatchee. However, they will get a chance to throw it in.
Good
Anthony
throw by the guy in the white
Garcia
hoodie.
throws it in the center. Williams is able to kick it over to the wing, left wing. Doesn't get it out. Wenatchee keeps it in. Vega keeps control. Ball's in front of the goal. Skyline goal. Kicked out by Williams again, but not far enough for Wenatchee to keep it out. Williams gets a foot on it, able to kick it out, to get it out on the wing to Khalili. Finally, Skyline able to avoid keeping the ball in the center of the field in front of their goal, but Wenatchee able to keep it in the Skyline zone. Limon in front. Skyline able to poke it out. Roberts at midfield gets it over to McKenna. McKenna waiting for some offense on the side. Moore able to keep the ball over into Wenatchee territory, and they look back as we have 5:50 left in regulation in the press box. Moore, Williams, Shepard. Man on, Trong, who's back in the game. Williams gets the ball back to Kopp. Nee, who's back in the game. And kicks the ball out as he slips. Throw in for Wenatchee. Substitution, Avramov comes back in. Avramov comes in for Nee. Eddie hasn't played very much tonight or gotten a lot of looks at the ball, but he has played several minutes. Avramov has not. Ball is in the Wenatchee zone. Moore is able to keep it in. Roberts, ball gets over to the goalie. He will roll the ball over to Garcia. Roberts tries to keep it in, but can't. Defense collapses. Kropp's not going to catch up to that one, but kicked out by Wenatchee, and that will be Skyline ball. 4:09 left. Roughly. Kropp. Khalili doesn't get there, but Avmarov is there. Shepard. Roberts. Nope. Into Williams, who gets the ball deep, right at the goalie. Goalie takes it out and gets it over on the wing, but stolen away by Shepard, kicked right on goal. Then the goalie pops it out, and that will be a corner kick for Skyline. Nice goalkeeping by the second string or replacement goalie for Wenatchee. McKenna will get a chance at a corner kick. McKenna gets it away, over and just too far, but the ball is in front. And that ball is out on Skyline, and Wenatchee will take over with 2:45 left roughly in regulation, depending on how, well, there's no overtime, I don't believe, but at 2 minutes, the play clock stops on the field, or on the scoreboard, and the time is kept by the officials in the field. Ball is at midfield, controlled by Wenatchee, but popped out by Williams and back deep into the Wenatchee goalie area. The goalie will kick it out. Kropp on defense tries to get the ball out. Syed is there doing some dancing, tries to get the ball out. He tries to get it around some players, but he can't. Williams is there, and Williams takes a fall, can't get it out. Mendoza on the left wing for Wenatchee. Vega back over to Williams. Back almost to midfield. Landeros is back in for Wenatchee. Vega back out to Sanchez. Landeros. Leading pass to midfield. Garcia gets the ball poked away from him by Moore. Nice job getting the ball out by Kropp. So Wenatchee will have another whole field to get it down to. Substitutions by Wenatchee. Garcia comes out, who's had a great game for Wenatchee. He's been all over the field. So Wenatchee trying to get something going late. Khalili gets a foot on it, and then Kropp sends it deep into Wenatchee zone. Wenatchee deep in their zone, taking control of the ball. Lose it to Khalili, and shot on goal by Roberts, misses left. Skyline threatening late to add another goal. Big boot to midfield by the Wenatchee goalie, who I don't have the name for. Passing up front by Wenatchee, getting the ball in. McKenna able to get the ball over up to the side, and Syed, ball is kicked out by Wenatchee. Vega, and Skyline will get the chance to throw the ball in. Hudson Moore will take the honors this time, as Skyline is well in control here late. Ball headed out deep by Sanchez Fuentes, and Skyline will get another throw in deep. Syed's running too fast, I think. He needs to take some lessons from Kropp about being slow when you have a 2-point lead late in the game. Ball is kicked out by Roberts as he tries to control it. Throw in for Fuentes, and that ball is lobbed and out.
Called out on Wenatchee.
Calling it out on Skyline. I don't know what happened
Out
there.
on Skyline?
So Fuentes will get another chance. Hesitation in. Vega gets it taken away by Roberts. Syed, McKenna, upfield to Roberts. Kept in.
That was not in.
And Roberts kicks it out. And that will be the ball game. Skyline with a big commanding win. 3-1 over Wenatchee. Super strong. Hudson Moore looks like he's down the field. Oh, that's not Hudson Moore. That might be, I can't tell who that is. Looks like there's somebody's got a cramp on the field, but Skyline with a huge must-needed win today at home. That is Williams, who's played I think he's played every minute tonight. Probably needs a drink of water. Great job by Skyline to really put it to Wenatchee. A lot of good offense by Wenatchee, too. They just could not pop that ball in. Skyline able to convert on a couple of mistakes. Wenatchee able to convert on a couple of Skyline mistakes in front of the goal. Actually, one, not a couple, just one. But Skyline comes out on top with a great, huge win on a beautiful, beautiful March evening. So, Skylar, what do you think of the game today?
I mean, I thought it was a pretty good game. It's pretty cut and dry after a little bit after the second half. But first Skyline win of the season, I think is a pretty good one. And I hope we continue to win. Maybe we'll win state 2 years in a row as we won state last year. And guess we'll see you guys at the next game.
Good call, Skylar. We're looking for a good output on Skyline this year. Skyline has had a lot of players missing early in the season, and it looks like they might actually be coming out off whatever injuries or issues they've been having. Again, Shapurwala played a huge part in keeping the score low for Wenatchee. Shapurwala, amazing, amazing game, especially in the first half, and a great showing, as we've seen by both goalies. Thomas Malloy, of course, having a couple of great games early in the season, but unable to pull out the win. Shapurwala, some huge blocks this week, and we're really happy to see that on the defensive side. Nice to see Hudson Moore getting some minutes tonight too. I believe he played the whole game. I'm sure he's happy to be back. Skyline down front, getting some pictures for the first one of the season, and a home game at that. So we will be back here, I believe, on Wednesday of next week. I'm not sure exactly yet. What's our next game? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, you're correct.
Wednesday.
6 to 8 p.m. Or 7 p.m.
At
sorry.
7 p.m. We'll be back here Wednesday. It's also a varsity baseball game at the same time in Woodinville. So if you're not watching the baseball game, you will be blessed with us here at the soccer game at Skyline Spartan Stadium, 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Monday, if you are into baseball, we will be over at the baseball stadium at 3:45 p.m., where Skyline will be playing over there. I don't know who we're playing, but I know that we're playing on Monday evening starting at 3:45 p.m. So you have a little bit of a rundown of where we're going to be the next couple games. So for Skylar Inns on production and video, this is Kyle Inns, the voice. Great to see you and great that you could join us today. And we will see you again next week.
See
Bye,
ya.
everyone.